Good evening. It appears that my public demands more of me, and far be it from me to deny their wishes. And now we descend into the stuff of... Let's just get right into it. No sense delaying the inevitable terror that you're going to face. In my line of work, I find myself with many students, most of which you might consider to be traditional students. But sometimes, and in increasing more likelihood as time has gone on, I find myself teaching non-traditional learners, such as former members of the military, or those redefining their careers. I didn't take the exploits of these children too seriously until one day, one of my students regaled me with the tale of his beloved Gertrude. Remy met Gertrude while one summer at the lake shore. They would meet down by the water, and she would sing him a haunting melody. And after 3 days, they had fallen inextricably in love. It was in a blur that the two of them were wed. When it came time for Remy and Gertrude to consummate their marriage, Gertrude requested to Remy that he read to her first. Upon reading, she fell into a deep slumber. Oddly, Remy found himself in a similar state not too long after. When he awoke, he found himself in a strange place, a place of shadows and mists. He could see shadows and outlines of his friends and family, but he could not interact with them. It was as if he could hear a muted representation. When Gertrude awoke, she did so with a toothy grin and looked directly into Remy's eyes. She told him, "You're on my side of the veil now." You see, on the living side of the world, Gertrude was pale and nondescript, whereas on this side of the veil, she was a terrifying beast. Remy saw a light off in the distance. He ran towards it, but it was fading quickly. When he finally reached it, he awoke, and he was back in the world that he had left. Gertrude was nowhere to be found, however. A few days later, at the site, Remy found a gravestone. Carved into the gravestone was the phrase, "Here lies Gertrude, voice of an angel, drowned on her wedding day. May she rest and never return." Gertrude, since then, it is said, can be found on the lakeshore, singing her mysterious song and luring unsuspecting passersby to their doom.
My soul is meant to wander, my heart is never free. I will haunt you all for eternity. May you never rest your head, may you never find your peace until you give me my freedom, a joyous, sweet release.
Oh, that was the end of the phrase.
Okay, one step back, one step forward. Yep, there are dogs in the afterlife.